This particular horse story is about a friend of mine who trains, and he told me this story, and he says, this is the story I tell people when they ask me, why bother gentling a horse? He said, I've had a lot of broke horses in my life where that horse has been treated harshly, or by whoever trained it, or by people in between times, and the horse really doesn't want to be around people. And he said, I had just finished gentling a horse that was going to be used, and I forget whether it was in roping or in reining, but in either case, that horse, I think it was reining, had to be able to turn on a dime. So he said, this horse has Ferrari moves on it. And he said, I've got this horse turning just beautifully at the slightest touch to the neck. And he said, my wife turned to me and said, man, that's a beautiful horse. I've got to go ride that horse. And he said, now, honey, this isn't, your plow horse broke horse here. He said, this horse is a finely tuned machine. He said, you need to be careful when you're riding him. Just barely use the reins and he'll do a 180. Well, she's off riding the horse, and they're having a great time, and she's putting the horse through its paces, and they get up to a run, and they're coming back along a lonely stretch of road, and as they come around that corner, she decides that she wants to move the horse a little bit further to the side, just in case a car might be coming. She can see good, but just in case. So she comes around that corner. She reins the horse the way she would have reined her horse, puts normal neck rein pressure on the neck of the horse. Well, the horse has been taught just recently, fresh in his mind, that much pressure means a 180, or at the very least a right angle turn. And so she adds that pressure to the horse, and when she does, the horse immediately jumps up onto the embankment, going at a right angle to where he had been running. Now, she didn't make the jump with the horse, like most of us that would be surprised at that moment, didn't have a good grip on the saddle. She was deposited on her posterior. Now, the difference between a horse that has been broke and a horse that's been gentled is 9 times out of 10, the horse that's been broke is going to go, see ya, I'll be at the barn. Hope you're all right. And the horse will leave. They will look at you and realize you're powerless to stop them, and they will leave. This gentled horse that had been taught that all contact with humans was good, even if it wasn't pleasurable, it was good, walks back over to her, leans down and sniffs her, and looks at her like, oh dear, are you okay? I'm sorry. What happened? That is the difference between a broke horse and a gentled horse, and I hope that makes sense to you and that you enjoy that story as much as I do. Have a great day.